How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I got a lot of stuff I want to get done today, but first, on the very tippy top of the list, I'm getting my butt up to Foundry. I placed an order from Dixon a while ago, last week sometime, and usually it's flawless. Usually no problems at all. They always deliver, well, 99% of the time, they deliver through FedEx, which has been completely fine. This time, however, it was still through FedEx. I say 99 because Canada Post delivered it once. I don't know what that was about. But this time, FedEx completely screwed the pooch. I mentioned in my last video, they said they delivered it on Friday, and the person at the UPS store who signed its name was X Allen. That's not a person that works there. If they're confusing it with me, I don't have a single X anywhere in all four of my names. So yes, I have opened up a customer complaint / claim with FedEx, but it was through an automated system because, God forbid, we can actually talk to another human being when it comes to these sorts of dilemmas. And I know you might be thinking, well, Matthew, why don't you just wait for the claim to wrap up? I'm sure FedEx will find your package. And to that, I would say, what world are you living in? Now, yes, I do hope they find the package. It is on them. It is their responsibility to deliver said packages all over the globe. However, I live in the real world. And when stuff like this happens, more often than not, in my experience, you just end up getting compensated for your package, either from FedEx, or I did reach out to Dixon and brought them into the loop, and they said, well, let us know how it goes with FedEx. So I'm sure there's some sort of like refund situation if in fact that package is never found. That's a much worse sound. So yes, I will absolutely expect to either be refunded for my lost package or have the package delivered to me and that whole thing fulfilled. However, the thing with Dixon flannels, and the reason they are so special and sought after by collectors such as myself, is that they are all, for the most part, limited run. Once they sell out, that's it. They don't bring them back. They have done it on the odd occasion with some like anniversary editions, but for run-of-the-mill stuff, no. Well, it's one and done, and once it's gone, that's it. And this is one that I had my eye on for a while, and I don't want to miss out on it. So I reached out to Foundry yesterday, and they said they'd put one aside for me. So here we are. Okay. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You got my Metallica for me? Ooh. Let me just take a quick while I'm here. Oh, this is my heaven. When I go, just bury me in flannel. Woo. Now that is a beautiful colored and patterned flannel in honor of Metallica's second album, Ride the Lightning. And yeah, subtle fact about me, I'm a Metallica fan. Not like a crazy, I don't know that I'd really want to go to concerts or anything. Concerts in general aren't really my scene, but I've actually enjoyed Metallica ever since my older brother introduced me to the album Master of Puppets. That is probably hands down my favorite album by them. Although Ride the Lightning and Justice for All are very good as well. So it's a Black Album. Oh, dang. But yeah, I am like an Irish punk pirate sort of guy. But when I want to put on a little bit of metal music, I will go old school with Metallica for sure. And they've actually done two collabs. Like Dixon has done collabs with Metallica twice before. They've done Kill 'Em All, which was their first album, and 72 Seasons, which is their most recent album, and then Ride the Lightning being their second album. So it looks like they're bouncing back and forth. So if that's the pattern, then if they do another one, it should be Hardwired to Self-Destruct, and then the next one will be Master of Puppets. So looking forward to that. But yes, I didn't want to risk this selling out and not being able to get my hands on it. You never know which one of these is going to sell out. Like my Flog and Molly one that I got about a month ago, it sold out in like less than 24 hours. And then when they got some here at Foundry, same thing. I think they actually had pre-orders for that flannel, and it just went. As for now, I gotta go make a stop at Craze Outdoors, and then we're gonna get back to the van because there's some electrical to do. And isn't it fitting on the day that I gotta do some electrical, I'm wearing Ride the Lightning. Welcome to Craze Outdoors. And if you guys haven't been paying attention and don't know yet, by the time this video goes live, if you're watching it the day that it comes out, that means that this coming weekend, on Saturday, May 4th, these guys, boom, are having their grand reopening celebration at their new location, which is better for them and more importantly, bigger. I'm very happy for them all that they're doing this, moving up in the world. And for those, again, that don't know, we are also doing a Vanlife meetup on that day. So check the description of this video for the address and the times, and come on down, say hi, meet everybody, join in the celebration, support Craze Outdoors, and come say hi to me and Penny.
Secret contents.
Secret contents?
You have to open it. I don't
Ooh.
even know what's in here. Conrad put it in.
Conrad, yeah, he's working remotely, he said.
Yeah, he ditched me. He makes me work hard, and he just like surfs YouTube all day and watches overlanding videos pretending he's working. I'll probably get in trouble for saying that, but see what he gave you.
That's awesome.
Secret.
It's a secret.
You have to blur this out. top secret.
Right. All good, yeah.
One.
Where's Diego? He's supposed to be man in the store,
Oh,
isn't he?
he's probably at lunch somewhere.
Oh, is it lunchtime already? Oh my goodness.
Feels like it.
Oh wow, look at that. See, there we go. That's what we were just talking about.
Yes. The big day. Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Oh wow. Hey Matthew, we can't wait to see you at our new location on May 4th.
Yes.
Please present your invitation to one of our staff to receive our brand new merch. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Hey, oh my gosh, this is so cool. What are these for?
Food tickets.
Ooh.
Food truck.
Is that like a meal per ticket?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get fat off. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe I can give some away. That's
Yep,
awesome.
give it to some of your, if any of your Vanlifers come.
For
send them some
sure.
tickets.
Oh, that's awesome.
Chow down and have some lunch together.
So cool. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing the shout outs now. Can I actually do a little clip in here for Instagram?
Can. Ignore the mess.
Yeah, it is what it is.
We're half starting to take stuff down now. So.
Right? It's getting ready. We're getting close. I didn't realize we were so close.
Thank you. Yeah.
Woo! It is chilly out. Hi, Penny. Where did I leave the... I gotta stop leaving this remote in the worst places. Okay, hang on. We gotta get our head around this. Oh no, climb into the house. Where? Oh, where? All right, well, it will remain dark in here for a moment, or else I find this. Yes, I know, Penny, you're giving me all the crap. But that's the way it is, okay? I just tend to misplace things from time to time. Never mind, I didn't misplace it. I remembered I accidentally brought it with me when I went out this morning in Grace. Ah, there we go. It was in the cup holder. Okay, now we need a few things here. So many things. This, come on. There we go. On the bed, that's great. Zoinks. That's a lot of stuff. Maybe that. You never know. All right, close it up. Wait a second. Yes or no? Where is, oh yeah. All right, Penny, I need this box. Oy. This box. Oy. Got oh so many things. Oh, so many things. And I don't even know where my torch is. Huh? Did I put it in here like a smart boy? No, of course not. Why would I do that? That would be smart. That means it's, well, it's not in one of these boxes. It means it's probably in the tool bag in the toolie. And it's windy and cold outside. Yeah. Let's see what I did. What do we have in here? Well, I got lots to do. I want to wire in, well, first of all, I got to fix the cables on my batteries. When I get the box opened up and I get the cables made, I'll show you about it then. At this point, the day has kind of gotten away on me with all the running around I had to do this morning. I want to get this wired back into my fuse box, which is just this little 3-banger cigarette lighter adapter or whatever. So I can charge stuff like my cell phone and my MiFi point, so I have internet in the van and everything. I mean, I always got internet in my van because I'm on phone, but it's nice to have that hotspot, especially when I want to watch TV and stuff. So I don't know if these wires are going to reach. Probably not. I would like to have this thing over in this very messy area. Clean up your van. I don't want to hear it. I just moved in. Shush you. So yeah, maybe like mounted to the side of the cupboard here, like this, right down there against the counter. So we got electricity right there. I just don't know if these wires from how it was previously wired in are going to reach the fuse box underneath the fat pussy. So we will find out. And I need to locate my multimeter because my cigarette lighter, if you plug in Lucky's dash, stopped working, and I might have a workaround, but I need to make sure I have voltage where I need it. That sounds like a last thing to do. First things first, without letting the day get too much more away on me, I'm going to get the electrical box opened, which means moving the fat pussy and all this stuff to the other side of the bed so that we can open hatch. All right, got all that stuff sort of moved back, except for the big tubbers. And then let's see if my measurements on this bed work with the lid. Hello. And this. And here I turn the diesel heater off too because I'm right next to the vent right now. And it'd be very warm. Hello. Okay, ready? Here we go. You scooch to the back. Oh, you all right, bud? You twitch your toes at me. Ooh, we need a better way to, we need like a way to get this now at the bed. Oh, and it works. Woo! I love it when a plan comes together. So, super cool. Our struts are still working. Tuck the sheet up out of the way there. And we've got access to all of our electrical. Awesome. Oh, solar's charging our starter battery. Interesting. And okay, so what I have to change is, let me turn on my flashlight. I wired my batteries in parallel, which means that battery's negative goes to this battery's negative and positive to positive. Unfortunately, I then took my lead wires, which go to my bus bars, positive and negative, both off of this battery, which is a no-no. It was pointed out to me in the last video in the comments section, not the last video, but in the comment sections of my electrical video. And yeah, I do know that. I just obviously wasn't thinking clearly when I was installing this, because this is exactly what I had to do with my 6-volt batteries in the original build. So what I need to do is figure out the lesser of two evils here. It really doesn't matter. I can see this already. I'll probably just go with the negative, because the negative doesn't do anything, whereas the positive goes to the switch here. So what that means is we're probably going to remove the negative that runs from here to the bus bar and make a bigger wire that's going to run from the bus bar to the negative on that battery. So that's what I'm going to do. Talk amongst yourselves. And this is why I had to buy this adjustable wrench. And I didn't have one. The last one I was using was my dad's. And of course I left that with my dad. And why do I need this? In case you missed that last video, this is why. I gotta heat up the lug and put the solder in, and I only have 2 hands, so the wrench acts like a third hand, which is great. Just don't set your wooden countertop on fire. That would be ill-advised. Plus, it's always good to have an adjustable wrench on hand. Don't know why I didn't. All right, there is our new wire. And actually, I misspoke. It's not going to go directly from the battery to the bus bar. The battery shunt, you know, for the battery monitor is in between that. So it actually goes from the battery to the shunt. And now we're going to lose all sorts of power in here, literally all of it. So I'm just going to do that, and then we will look at it. All right. And it is done. This guy here runs up here, goes to that negative on the battery, boom. Now we just gotta zip tie it, make it look all pretty, and then we will be moving right along. All right, I just got it all zip tied together, took off the old zip ties, all the new ones. The new wire is all secure, so we're good to go there. But I am gonna have to put a pin in all of this because the day has gotten away on me. The day has gotten. It's gotten away on me. And I still got a lot of stuff in Grace that I gotta move into Lucky because I'm gonna go pick Brooklyn up with Grace today. We're going out to see my cousin. And I think it's just with the way that Lucky is right now, with the wiring and stuff everywhere, we're just gonna leave it the way it is. Aside from the bed, we'll put the bed down so Penny's not poking around in the power box while I'm gone. And that way, when we get back, we can just do some late night wiring. I should probably fill my diesel tank up with the Rotopax as well. All right, tidy up and go. All right, Pie Princess, is it taco night?
Yeah.
Ah, let's get us some taco stuff.
Yeah. So we need beef and cheese and tacos.
All right, and now that it sufficiently smells like wet cat food in here, let's get back to it, shall we? Hello, electrical box. I am very happy with this. It's already working out very well. So now I'm just gonna focus on wiring in that little 3-banger plug wherever to this guy right there. That's what we're gonna do. I gotta cut off this big thick gauge red wire because it's definitely not long enough. I tested it right before I left and it only comes to about here. And that just won't do since our fuse box is all the way down there. All right, so we're gonna open up our little assortment of goodies here that I organized before I left BC. More or less. It is way more organized than it was. And we're gonna need a couple butt connectors. Hopefully those guys are big enough. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll need heat shrink, but that's not in here. I don't think I'll need anything else in here right now, actually. That should be good enough. Okay, we're gonna get our little small gauge wire kit open. Got our snippers and our strippers and crimpers. Goes over there, so there we go. Don't lose these. And then we need to get storage for this man. Now on the old wires here, I was smart enough to label them for myself, positive, negative. So I'm gonna cut the negative off first. And I'm gonna follow that down. This is what we're working on. This guy right here. This is the factory wire it comes with. So it's all black, you can never tell which one is which. I'm gonna take off my electrical tape here from my original Splicey dice. Some people might wonder, well, why don't I just extend the wires that are currently on it? Yes, you absolutely could, but then you've got more breaks in your wire than you really need to have. So, get off of me, you. So that's my negative, which is this one. All right, so this is my negative. So, we go into, I could just use the crimpers to cut as well, but this is just so much faster with this little guy. Boop, cool. So, now we get this. We can get our strippers. Not that kind, guys. Everybody just calm down. And show me some wire. There we go. Ooh, these butt connectors that I have might be a little on the large side. This is a pretty small gauge wire. See what I'm talking about here? Just link that in there. And then I gotta crimp the butt connector. So yeah, that's too small, but it's also going on to this. So this is 18 gauge. Oh yeah, no, this will be thin too. Give it to me. Come on, give it to me, Princess Auto wire that we got forever ago. Oh yeah, you're pretty thin as well. Nice. All right, so we're gonna bump down our butt connector to a smaller one. So I'm gonna do with the butt connector inside there. Grab the wire that I just stripped, stick it in, and squeeze real tight. Squeeze real tight. Those are muscles. That's what they're for. There you go. Ding, 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 ding. Got it. I'm gonna strip a little bit off of the spool wire and connect it. Then we're gonna have to change positions and do the rest of this on our knees. Hashtag sad day. There we go. So now we're gonna join these guys up. Same thing, put our newly stripped wire. Yeah. Oh wait, do I want to use tape? Do I have tape? Ooh, I know what I can do to save myself. Hang on, I got heat shrink coming out of my wazoo over here. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. There we go. Now that that's on the wire, now we can put this in here. And take our red wire, stick it in the other end of the butt. Hiya. Use your muscles. Oh, so hard. Ah, there we are. Now we can heat shrink this guy down. But in order to do that, I got to start fire. So I'm going to do that, then we're going to move positions. All right, now from this, I believe we're going to need the red ones. I think they're the thinnest. Yes, they are. So we're going to get two narrow red prongs. We don't want to be too wide. That's pretty good. And that's pretty good. And we're going to strip the ends of our negative and our positive, put them into here, crimp these down, and then these get connected to the fuse box. Super simple. Right, so I'm going to use this positive terminal down here for this. Loosen that off. Positive. In here, tighten her down. There we go. Okay. All right, now we can test our little thing. I got my USB plug here. If we plug this in and the little blue light comes on, we know we are good to go. Hey! Family with power. If you want, we can test all three. I know one of these is pretty loosey-goosey on this thing. Middle has power. Let it go. Quality content. Quality content. Yeah, boy! And now what I've been doing is I've just been going along my whole run of main wires here and adding these to it, which is beneficial because I've got other loose wires that I've sort of zip tied in down here. So I'm adding them to the main run here. So I'm just cutting off the old zip ties that are on these mounts. Come here, you. There we go. And get the whole bundle together. Get ourselves a new zippy tie, thread it through the mount, loop it, and zip it. Just make sure all these wires are where they need to be. There you go. And hiya! There we go. I just do the same thing right here. I don't have mounts all the way along, but I do find that adding zip ties, even if they're not attached to mounts, help keep the wires sort of nice and grouped together. Now that I'm back in Alberta, zip ties are a dime a dozen, basically. Not literally, but a lot more affordable than they were at other places. And trim off the excess. And that's how we get our wires nice and organized. Now, the unenviable task of cleaning up, putting everything away, so we're not extremely frustrated the next time we gotta pull all this stuff out, which will pretty much probably be tomorrow. Not the little stuff, but the big stuff for sure. The last thing I'm gonna do here for the electrical, of course, is get my inverter installed. And that's actually really simple. So in order to get this guy wired into my system, I got my negative and my positive. So I'm just gonna run this same gauge wire right here, the big thick stuff that we have, negative bus bar to the negative post on the inverter. And then from the positive bus bar, it's gonna run to one of these, which is going to be a 200 amp circuit breaker. And then the other end of the wire is gonna run to the positive on the inverter. And then we'll be able to turn that on and we will have AC power, which of course will have to connect to the other side of the inverter. So super fun for me, although I did mount this on Velcro. So I should be able to take it off, but I'm not gonna do that right now because I'm tired and it's getting close to nappy time. For now though, before I get plugging stuff into our new ports, it is time for the nightly Walmart walk, because they're going to be closing in about an hour and it's cold enough as it is outside already. The wind has kind of died down, but it's still chilly AF. So we are going to get the diesel heater pumping away, warm up the cabin here for myself and a fat pussy. Gonna go wander through Walmart, then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Ooh, it's nice and toasty in here now, eh, Penny? You betcha. And turn that guy down a bit. Running on high. Yeah, I know. Don't turn it down. I'm so cold. No, you're not. You're a liar. All right, I just got the bare essentials. Needed some more paper towel. I don't have the same space available to store extra paper towel like I did in Lucky 1.0, so just 2 rolls for tonight. My thought process is once I get my rear doors organized, or my rear drawers organized, then I can store some extra paper towel back there. But for now, we'll just stick with the 2. Also, of course, water. And yes, I do have my water supply under there, but I like to fill my water bottle wherever it is. I like to fill up, but I don't keep track of it. There it is. Yes, oh God! This guy, yikes. I don't even know if that bottle went, well, I guess I can move the faucet. I was gonna say the bottle won't fit in the sink. My faucet's removable. All right, got some fire starter for camping this weekend. That's what Lindsay and I were chatting about over dinner this evening. Very excited for that. Kicking it off almost the earliest we ever have, I feel like. I could be wrong, but getting excited for that regardless. Also picked up myself another little USB plug for what we just installed because I discovered that one of them was broken. And yes, I also am aware I did not get to the little fix in Lucky's dashboard that I mentioned earlier. It's because, of course, I have misplaced my multimeter. So, I mean, I could just cut it and risk it. That's why we can't have nice things. Just pop right out of the package. Redeem yourself. I did not. This is going great. Try again. Nailed it. I don't know where my multimeter is. I'm hoping it's in one of those drawers back there. That'll be a future Matthew problem for sure. Plug this guy into our new port back here. Nice, it lights up so we know it works. Got to get this all organized. I was browsing through some little storage things in Walmart, and there were a couple things that could potentially work up here, but nothing that like made me fall in love, so to speak. So I didn't get anything like that. Not as of yet, so the hunt shall continue, and that's okay. I enjoy that hunt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finally take a little bit of a break tomorrow and not film another vlog. You won't notice anything here on the channel, but I'm ahead a bit, and I need to spend some time just organizing my home and not worrying about filming at the same time. As easy as I may make it seem on the odd occasion, introducing the element of filming, yeah, definitely makes things take a little bit longer. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a nice little break tomorrow and focus on getting the house a little bit more organized. In the meantime, we've got fairy lights back. That's one thing that we got from adding this plug. And now that I've got this new plug, we can finally add this back. Let's get this plugged into that bad boy. Flip bus switch on. And welcome to Lucky 2.0, Stella. We've been waiting for you. Haven't we, Miss P? Yeah. Yeah. I love that thing. I'm actually going to get it probably permanently mounted with maybe our best friend Velcro tomorrow and whatnot, so it's not flopping around in transit. Yeah. Really like that thing. Looks good there too. I like it. The X-Acto knife in the sink doesn't look as good, but it's a work in progress. What do you say, Miss P? Is that a day? It was a day. That's for sure. We obtained our Dixon. Yeah. We went down to Craze. Friendly reminder, this coming Saturday, May 4th, Craze Outdoors grand reopening. I'm going to be down there. I hope you can stop by as well. We got a little bit of wiring done in Lucky. Not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Oh, no. Yes. Is it time to get into our jammies and just snuggle up for the night? Yeah, I think so. I think so. That's a good idea. So, try and track down a multimeter tomorrow and get this place a little bit more organized. I'm going to say until the next one, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow.